Welcome back to BaldHeaded Metal, guys. My name is Joseph. Today, another, I'm assuming, melodic death metal band we're gonna react to. Never heard of this band before. It's been recommended by you guys down in the comments, called Mors Subita. Hopefully I pronounced it correctly. With the song Into Eternity is the official music video. If you're new to this channel and you're a fan of this band, just know I can be critical. I might say some things that I'm not always I don't just blankly like everything that you guys recommend to me, but I'm always respectful of any of my criticism that I might have about this band. And I try to pick things out that I like, dislike, all that kind of thing. Anywho, without any further ado, let's get right into it. Yeah, melodic death metal. Wait a minute. This looks familiar. I think this was in Blood Red Hourglass music video. I believe either Drag Me in the Rain or Valkyrie. They kind of had, I think, the similar area because I think they're also from Finland, right? Assuming here, I don't know. By the way, guys, I don't do research on bands that I do reactions to. As a matter of fact, I don't do that in my regular life when I research heavy metal bands. I first listen to music. If the music captures me, if the vocals capture me, then I get into the lyrics. And if they really get me, like just this band's like, I need to know everything about this band, then I tend to research everything else. Just because it's a lot of work. You guys recommend me like 20, 30 bands a week. It's hard to try to research every single band and remember everything about every band. But I also really appreciate you in the comments always correcting me and, you know, clarifying certain elements for me. Yeah, been there. Haven't been there. Yeah, this is like, I don't think calling it melodic death metal is fair enough to put this band in that one box. There's kind of a lot of things going on there, and it sounds interesting. I would say it sounds a little bit more accessible, and I don't want to use the word poppy because I think people are going to misunderstand what I'm saying by that. But it kind of has a wider appeal to the music because actually the riffs and the guitar work, if you just tune down a little bit, like, you know, you don't put so much distortion on it, it could be a great rock song. And obviously the vocals. Striking right into the darkest clouds of our lives. Yeah, I've heard that many times from various bands when they record together for a long period of time in one place, like they'll rent a house out or build a house specifically for recording, and they're in tight quarters with one another. Just, you know, you can have your creative differences. I know Lars Ulrich is notoriously known to be kind of a dick sometimes just to get the sound he's looking for in a particular song. Whether he's right all the time or not, I don't know. I know he's the one who kind of got the sound picked out for Saint Anger, which was, from a sound perspective, was a piece of shit. But he also produced a lot of other great songs and albums for Metallica along with James Hetfield, right? So you win some, you lose some, right? Fuck yeah, he has a Nile t-shirt. That's my guy right there. Yeah, I want to rewind it just a little bit because I want to get the solo from the beginning. Kind of interesting. The music video doesn't. I don't know what exactly the lyrics are about, but it's such a calm music video based on a song that's a little bit more upbeat and has these kind of harsher vocals. But it's also interesting to kind of everybody has a different approach to creating music, to writing music, and what kind of style of music they want to play. It's always just interesting to see, which I've started doing a lot of interviews on my channel with bands, just because it's so fun to talk about their creative process and what it takes to release something and how much effort it takes to release something and the whole sort. Yep, that's a very familiar sight because that's how Russians like to do it too. Sit in a sauna in a bathhouse, especially with a little thin leaves and rakes, and you hit the back a little bit, stimulate the blood, get the blood flow, then run out in the snow, take snow, rub it all over your chest, get that hot and cold kind of conditioning. But from a perspective of a song, I gotta be honest, I don't think it's a bad song at all. I think that'll be harsh to say, but it's like it doesn't really capture me. It's just another song, I'll put it that way. And it's kind of how I felt about Blood Red Hourglass, where there's not one thing I can really pick on and be like, oh, this sucks, or I don't like the vocals. I kind of like the vocals. I kind of like the guitar, and I like the guy just playing the guitar. He has emotion behind playing the guitar, but at the same time, I'm just not. For example, after hearing Insomnium, after hearing Orbit Culture and Winter Sun, after hearing like all these other very legendary Finnish and Swedish bands that you guys introduced me to, or the ones I've heard from my past, this band doesn't stand out in that drastic of a manner from what they've done, and you don't have to necessarily maybe stand out, but you want to have your own twist on it, and I don't really hear that in this particular song either. Perhaps maybe it's not the best example for this band, and you guys can recommend me something that's a little bit I guess more classic to what the band is, but this particular song is just like, oh, it's cool. Like if I heard it in a car, I wouldn't turn it off. I would keep listening to it and be enjoying it. what I am enjoying about the music video, at least the way they're portraying themselves, is they're super down to earth. And they're just regular dudes, and that I think is a very admirable quality. I really don't like, there's certain bands that just act like dicks when you either meet them in real life or even on interviews with other people, and it's like, you know, it's always weird to see. It's like, shouldn't you be appreciative of your fans and everybody? And I know it could be hard sometimes to be patient, but like my friend had some really bad experiences with Dave Mustaine from Megadeth. I think I like the music video more than I like the song. I kind of like the idea behind the music video of them coming together, writing music together, being in each other's way, but at the same time finding those moments where things just click. I think just living with people at all, well, you know, whether it be your bandmates, whether it be your loved ones, whether it be your kids if you have kids. But yeah, I kind of said everything I had to say up to this point. I don't want to repeat myself. Hopefully you enjoyed this reaction, and if you did, make sure to subscribe down below for more. I have a whole plethora of different reactions on this channel. And make sure to enjoy the rest of your day. Keep it metal, guys. Have a good one.